Hello, moment friends! Andang here for another episode of March of the King. When we last left off, we had forgotten Gandalf, which is something you should never do. Never forget a wizard. But here we are once again, resuming with Gandalf through the epic story.
Representatives from every land stand with the host of the West.
Elves, dwarves, men, and hobbits. Young Master Brandybuck recovers still from his wounds, secure in the houses of healing. So it falls to Peregrine Took to ride with Aragorn as a representative of the Shire folk. He rides just ahead to the east, if you wish to speak with him on the way to the crossroads of the King. Alright, let us go and talk with the Master Hobbit.
What have I gotten myself into now, I wonder?
Aragorn says that it is good for every land to be represented when we go to confront the enemy in Mordor, but I don't feel like a fit representative for the Shire. I wish Merry were here, but he is still recovering in the city. He has done his share of great deeds, but what have I done? Gandalf says I might have saved Faramir's life, and I am glad that whatever small part I played might have helped, but I certainly don't feel like much of a hero at this time. Now need to go to the crossroads of North Ithilien. Aragorn has called a halt at the crossroads of the King.
I have set trumpeters at each of the roads that leave this meeting of the ways.
So I feel like we might have done this already. I don't know if I'm just remembering from doing it in the beta or if we have actually done this already. So I'm gonna go check. Alright, so I went back and looked, and it looks like that the update actually reset this part of the epic story, and so that made it to where we've actually done this entire part and we're ready to go to the ranger camp, but now it's making us do that because we didn't get to the ranger camp and actually accept the new quest. So we're going to go ahead and hurry up time and make our way on to the ranger camp. You realize you're being watched moments before a ranger emerges from hiding. If you are a scout for the King Elisar's host, you have my welcome. It is my dearest hope that he intends to make such a racket as his army moves through Ithilien, for there are no foes that could fail to notice his progress hither. The ways of secrecy are ending, it seems. King Elisar marches to Mordor in great procession and with the sounding of trumpets, and so too must the Rangers of Ithilien give up some of their secrets. Still, those ways do not go easy. From hinter the noon we have harried many a foe, passing like shadows through the window of the sunset, and back again under cover of darkness. As you are a friend to the king and to Gondor, I say that you may see what you will of our secret retreat. Find the descending tunnel, the main cavern, and the lookout point. But I warn you, do not set foot into the forbidden pool. That is an insult to us, and we have never allowed it unpunished. Wonder what the penalty for going to the pool is. If you have done this quest and actually done that and gone down to the pool to see what the penalty is, let me know in the comments below. I really am interested. The hidden path is narrow and treacherous, and descends into the earth. Here we go, let's go on up. To the lookout point here. From this vantage point, you can see the Forbidden Pool and much of the surrounds. Wow, look at that. Birds launching off there. That is fantastic. Wow. That is quite the view. That is really cool. The refuge of the Rangers is not luxurious, but it is comfortable enough. Alright, so if you remember, we did have the session play that we're now going to be going into. At least I assume it's a session play. This is Strange Company. You wish to know the strange company that passed through Ithilien. In truth, I wish I had more to tell. A few among our number spent time with them, but their stay was brief, and their purpose were kept secret, except to Lord Faramir. I can describe what I beheld during their time here, but you will have to speak with the others if you desire to know more. I shall not soon forget the night we encountered the halflings. We had caught sight of a fire in the distance, and worried that orcs were drawing near to Ithilien. Faramir called us to arms, and we set out at once. Do you still wish to hear my tale? Well, considering it's just starting, yes, I do, buddy. You can't just start a tale and be like, do you still want to listen?
Suspicious of an unquenched fire in the distance, Faramir led Unborn and the Rangers to a campsite, where they discovered neither man nor orc.
Well, this is not a session play. Interesting. Very
They
interesting.
discovered only a smouldering fire, and none nearby to tend it.
Here's the source of the smoke. Whoever or whatever made this fire might be at hand. Search the ferns and trap it. Then we will learn what manner of creature it is. And whatever it knows. This is awesome.
It was then two small creatures leapt from the brush and raised their weapons against us.
This is awesome. What do we have here? These are not orcs. Elves? They cannot be elves, for it is said the elves are fair to look upon. Oh, snap. Humph! Not fair to look upon, indeed. When you're done, maybe you should say who you are, and why you won't let two weary travelers get some rest. My name is Faramir, Captain of Gondor. Ithilien has no travelers, only servants of the Dark Tower, or the White. We are servants of neither, and though Captain Faramir says otherwise, travelers we are. Then declare yourselves, and your errand at once. This is no time for riddles. Where is the third member of your company? Third member? You know the one. The sulking creature, some stealthy breed of orc, perhaps. He gave us the slip by some trickery. He is only a chance companion we met along the road, so I cannot answer for his whereabouts. But please spare him if you come upon him. He is only a wretched gangrel creature under my care for a time. As for us, we are simple hobbits from the Shire, a land far from here. I am Frodo, son of Drogo, and here is Samwise, son of Hamfast, a hobbit in my service. We have walked far, our path taking us from Rivendell. We set out with 7 companions, 1 fell in Moria, and the rest we left at Parath Galen. Our company consisted of an elf, a dwarf, 2 more of my kin, and 2 men. Aragorn the Ranger, and Boromir, who came from Minas Tirith. Boromir! Captain Boromir! Boromir! You came with Boromir, son of Denethor? That is strange news indeed, if true. What had you to do with him? Speak swiftly! Is the riddle that Boromir brought to Rivendell known to you? Seek for the sword that was broken. In Imladris it dwells. Yes, those words are known to us. It is Aragorn who bears the sword that was broken. As for the halfling in the rhyme, we are they. That is plain to see. But what is Isildur's bane? That is hidden. We must learn more of this, but now is not the time or place. You were in great peril, and would have been caught in a hard battle had we not come upon you when we did. Mablung and Damlung will guard you, for your own good and mine. If I survive, I will speak more with you upon my return. Farewell. Whatever you think, I swear that we are friends to all foes of the one enemy. If my errand allowed it, I would wish to go with you and serve in your cause if we could hope to be helped to such doughty men. Let the light shine ever on your swords. Halflings are courteous folk indeed, whatever else they be. Farewell.
I will not soon forget those halflings, for they were bold to give Faramir such cheek.
That is all I have time to tell for now, my friend. That was awesome. Really like that. I think that worked better than a session play where, you know, the Rangers going on him, trying to see what's going on. That was cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk to him and then finish out this episode. After that, I went with Faramir to battle the Haradrim who attempted to pass through Ithilien, while Mablung and Damrod guarded the halflings. When he has the time, Mablung can surely tell you more of the story. Ah, Andang, these have been long days, and when first we met, such a tale was far from the front of my mind. The enemy's designs for southern Ithilien and Osgiliath were pressing matters, and ones that could have changed the fate of the battle on the Pelennor, had they not been addressed. Even though it has only been but a few days, I swear I can still hear the halflings and their creatures scurrying about in Ithanoon. Mablung studies your face, and detects a hint of confusion. Ah, perhaps I am skipping ahead. Enbun told you of our first encounter with the halflings, yes, but the day was not yet done. We were tasked with keeping the halflings under our protection, but our plan to ambush a company of Southrons soon went awry, and thrust us unwittingly into a skirmish. Alright, well, I think that this is a good place to stop. Thank you everyone so much for watching another episode of March of the King. When we return, we will learn more about Frodo and Sam and their journey, but that's not till next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of March of the King.